something else, stop sharing. He asked me if I had a hernia because he noticed there was a bulge right at my belly button there, or to the, if you look back on the picture, like, long story short, I was like, no. I was like, not that I'm aware of or whatever, but obviously they did the procedure and he never see nothing, wrong. And the reason why he never see anything wrong was, I want to get to that. I want to take time and explain my story, was because the hernia was at my side. And so when they did the procedure to the front to do your breasts, they had no reason to do scans to the side. And so he didn't see that I have a hernia. So long story short, to just fast forward quickly, I vomiting. I went to the doctor, and he was very concerned when he touched my stomach. I was feeling a lot of pain, and I kept vomiting. I kept throwing up. I couldn't keep nothing down. It just repeatedly vomiting. And so he called, and at the day when I went, it was a Sunday. And so there wasn't nobody there to do like the MRI and stuff. Let me go back in the phone again, because I want to share everything. Okay, so he called an ambulance. That's me when I was in the ambulance, all right? He called an ambulance to take me to another hospital, yeah? Because the one that he worked when I went there, it was a Sunday. And so he was like, I don't like how you're vomiting. I don't like your, the feeling in your stomach. We need to rush you to the hospital, and we need to do an MRI. That was when I was going to the hospital in the ambulance. And somebody said turn off comments. You guys can't see. How do I turn off comments? I don't know how to turn off comments. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We don't want it properly, but I don't know if to turn off the comments. How do we do that? Turn off comments. My love, I don't know if I turn off the comments. The comments are distracting. Got it. I did it. Oh, be patient with me. That's what I asked God to do. So I'm asking you guys, just think properly. But all right, so that was when I was in the hospital. That was when I was being rushed to the hospital in an ambulance. Okay, so let's get off this picture now and stop sharing. So after they rushed me to the hospital, they did an MRI. That big machine, then pushed me through the MRI machine. And I can vividly remember when they came back with the results while I was in the hospital. And I saw different doctors and surgeons coming into the room. I can vividly remember the look on their faces, like something was wrong. I remember I took up my phone and I called my sister, and I was crying. I went ballistic, because them over there, them not talk English, them speak Spanish. So most of them did that talk Spanish. But you know when you can't see somebody's facial expression, looking back at it, and what I went through, I can say that it's like them a look upon me like, how the fuck is she right here, not dying or crying, or how she just lie down there. So because what they found in the MRI scan was that I had a hernia. I want to explain this properly. I'm sorry I couldn't put down the phone, but what they found was that I had a hernia to my side, and my intestines went through the hernia. My sister sent me a picture. I wonder if I can find it on WhatsApp. Lord Jesus. Ooh, child. Pardon me. Beg me. Give me time. 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 Let me see WhatsApp. Find out where the picture there where you send me. I never saved the picture. But I guess whoever knows that I wanted to show you what it was like. But I had a hernia. It poked through my intestines, was going through the hernia. Because the hernia is a space in the muscle. And so what I was told was that my intestines was going through that little space that I had in the side, which is the hernia. And it erupted. But thank God that I had the hernia, because it erupted on the outside of my muscle wall. I don't know if I'm even saying it correctly. The intestines erupted outside of that hernia muscle wall. And so if I didn't have the hernia, which is that space in the muscle, like that hole, the intestine would have erupted inside of me. If I'm not saying it correctly, I apologize. I'm just trying to be as accurate as how the doctors explained it to me. But when the intestines erupted, it started to poison my body, and it sent me into a sepsis shock. And the sepsis is the poisoning. That sepsis kills a lot of people, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to be here, to be alive, to be talking to you. I'm so grateful for this day. I'm so grateful to God. So the sepsis started attacking my lungs, and it started to attack some of the organs in my body. The sepsis literally started to eat my skin. Like, oh my God, I don't know how to explain it to you. But my skin started to deteriorate. It started to eat my skin. It started to attack my lungs. And I didn't even know that sepsis was so dangerous. Or when I woke up and what I was going through, I'll get to that point. But it's like, looking back at it, I can't believe that there's something as sepsis that is so dangerous. It literally rotten out the entire part of my stomach where, let me just show you the picture. And I didn't want to share this picture. I didn't want to share the picture because I know that there's so many people that's so insensitive, and the blogs and the media are going to have a field day with it. Some might laugh, some might mock me, some might jeer me. But I want to be open, and I want to be vulnerable. And I feel like I owe God this. This is a testimony. This happened to me for a reason. What happens to me after today? Yes, I'm nervous. Yes, I know. Yes, I'm scared. Yes, I did not want to personally share this picture, but I got a testimony from God. I'm going to have to share it. I can't keep this a secret. I have to talk about God. I have to talk about Jesus. I have to show you what God did for me. I have to show you what Jesus brought me through, what Jesus walked me through. So even though I didn't want to share this picture, and I'm going to tell you it's very graphic. If you don't want to see my journey, I would advise you not to be on this live. Take a deep breath. It's very graphic, but I like I said, I just want to be vulnerable and open with you. I want to be honest. I want to share what happened to you. I'll share it very quickly. And this is what the sepsis did to me. It ate away my entire stomach. And I died in DR. Okay, guys? I literally died. And this is when I died. Like, nobody can tell me different. Yeah, I know it's very graphic. I'm sorry, but I want to just get this off. I want to share everything. I just want to be vulnerable. I want to be used by God. I want to share my testimony. I want to show you what God did for me. Jesus is King. And I just believe that I need to highlight that. I need to showcase that. I need to show you how good God is. And so that's what I woke up to. Okay, so let me just take a deep breath, because when I see things like that, I get emotional, and I don't want to get emotional. I want to remain strong. I kind of put the blue hearts over it because some part of it was just too tragic. But